Welcome aboard from University of Hawai'i Hotel.
You guys ever wondered who was the voice of the bus that's teaching us all the great Hawaiian words and making sure that we get off our stop?
King and Punch Bowl, Major Transfer Point, Civic Center, Honolulu Rail, Church, Mission Houses Museum, Main Library, Queen's Hospital, King Kamehameha Statue, State Capitol.
Wow, today we get to meet him.
So I came here when I was 18.
Okay.
I just celebrated my 50th year here.
Wow.
I came here literally for a weekend on my way to Japan, but lost my wallet and my all my papers and everything in San Diego. I was supposed to pick up my passport here, but I couldn't even show I was me. So got here and had to wait. By the time the paperwork came, it seemed there was no rush. So I didn't make it to Japan for 20 years. And now I've been there three times. Glad I stayed put. Well, I stepped into Hawaiian language when I lived in Waianae. I don't know if you know Mililani Allen. She was the only kumuhula out in Waianae. And we were her first men's class. It opened up just a whole new door. And fired up my jets is all I can say. So, and I learned Hawaiian from an old man in Waianae, and then I went to college, got a degree, because I loved it. I ended up teaching it. So I just retired. I taught for 35 years at UH and taught all the top levels because that's where I like to play, right? So I ended up with a really pretty positive career up at UH, got to do all the things that I wanted to be doing. So I ended up being the voice of the bus in, I think, 2000, and have been ever since then. Launched with a professional voicer in Texas, which was chaos. And then they did a couple of local voices, and it was, I guess, in and out, they were looking for somebody that was consistently able to do the place names are really kind of tricky here. So every year we did updates, because you know, all the landmarks change, and Don Quixote replaces Holiday Mart, and one hotel replaces another. So we change the update, or they make new routes. We had a lot of fun in the studio. It's a lot of work, and it's really repetitive, and it's whatnot. So we have recordings that say, this bus is entering the twilight zone, or you are on a direct route to hell. So those are in the recording stash. We polled the bus drivers, actually, but we know that it had a big impact just on people riding the bus. Actually, when you hear the same name said 4 ways in the course of the day on the radio, out on the street, Kaneohe, Kaneohe, Kailua, Kailua. You know, you hear all Waianae. So all the variations end up stabilizing. So it's just the same thing every day. It sort of provides a public model. And when you ask, what are my accomplishments I'm pleased with? I'm pleased with that impact. I was actually asked like 10 years ago to do it, and I voiced my disgust with the rail, personally. But that I would be more than willing to be the voice because of the importance of that sort of model, and to have a stable system that went from the bus to the rail. I thought that would be worthwhile. That idea of the stable public model, it's really, we've taken it beyond the bus. I mean, that's really an important kind of asset if you want people to learn. I want to be remembered for fostering continuity. This is a kind of an important thing to me. I was part of the language revitalization movement. We fostered people learning Hawaiian, and that's really important. But when we were able to link up with the Hawaiian language historical material, to be able to make the Hawaiian that you speak today be relevant and connected to the Hawaiian that Kamehameha spoke. is awesome.